Hey, what's up everybody? This is Jagri from SprintUsers.com, and this is a video review of the Seidio Dilex case for the HTC One M7. Yes, not the M8, the M7. This is my phone. This is a case, and this is a combo case. It comes with a holster here. You have to bear with me with this ghetto rig camera setup I have. I'm using my wife's S4 to video this. But yeah, this is a case. I think it retails, the case alone is like 30, and then with the holster it's 50. It's a two-part case. It has an inner silicone layer. You can see it's the soft stuff. See, it's pretty soft. And then we have like a plastic polycarbonate skeleton thing here. So you see that it has the impact on the corners there. So pretty good if you're more of an active person. This case used to be called the Active. It works pretty well for protecting your phone. The silicone is good for absorbing drops. Let's go ahead and put it on here, and it's pretty simple to put on. See, you got, just throw this thing on here like so, throw this in here, kind of just push it on. That's about it. Now it's on. So it's a nice case, and this is a holster here. I'm a holster guy. I love holsters. So when I saw this, I was like, thank you, Seidio, since a lot of people aren't doing the whole holster thing anymore. I do like the amount of, it doesn't add too much bulk to the phone. It's already a pretty slender phone. I have big hands. I'm 6'1", so it fits my hands just fine. So I mean, I do like that. And one thing that I really like about it is that it has this kickstand here. It's magnetic. It holds it in pretty well. You see that? Love the kickstand. I miss the kickstand from my Evo LTE that I used to have. This kickstand only works one way. It doesn't work both ways. So if you put it like that, it'll just fall down and close it on itself. But it's not a big deal. If you're bored, you can spin it around like that. It's pretty cool. Some people might be bothered by it rocking like that. It doesn't really bother me, but I'm sure it bothers somebody. Stuff that's kind of just okay about the case is, one thing I noticed when I was using it, it has these ridges on the side, which are nice. It gives you just a place for your fingers to rest when you're gripping it. The one thing I noticed is on the side, it made it a little hard to press the volume buttons, or really to know which one it was I was pushing. So a lot of times when I'd be using the case, I would try to turn somebody up and I would turn them down, or vice versa. Maybe it's just something that I had to get used to. I didn't use this case too consistently. I will only use it when I'm out. Like I went camping a month ago, I had it on for that, bike riding, going to the beach, that kind of thing. That's when I use this case. So that's one thing. The other thing that was just kind of okay about it was that it made it kind of difficult to swipe from the side just because of the ridge that's here. I mean, the ridge is good when you're putting the phone face down. It protects the screen, and you see it's a pretty generous lip that it has there. But for swiping in from the side, which some apps require, you can't really get to the edge of the screen. Now, since the silicone is so soft, it does help with that, because you can kind of just push it over like that and then swipe. So, you know, it's not a big deal. It's not a huge negative. It's just something I noticed. Another thing that I noticed, actually, hopefully we don't hear the fan on my laptop kicking on. Another thing that I noticed, actually, was I got the glossy white color, which looks nice, but there's no grip at all to this. This is very slippery. I mean, that's kind of what this part is for, the silicone part. But if you get another color, there's a bit of a texture to this, which kind of helps you to, like, it kind of adds some grip to it. So I got the white just because I thought it looked cool. As far as stuff that I do not like about the case, I do not like that the IR port is blocked, because that's actually a feature of the phone that I do use. So I don't like that. If I were going to use this case more consistently, I would probably maybe cut that out. I'm not sure. But since I have other cases that I use more consistently, then I just use those. But that's just, if this was going to be my only case, that'd be a negative. Another big negative that I have with this case is when used with the holster. Now, I love holsters because you kind of just throw the phone in there and then you keep it moving. With this one, you kind of have to think about it, pay more attention to it, because what'll happen is it kind of gets caught on the silicone, so it's so soft, and you kind of see how it kind of pushes it back, like right there. And you see that eventually it does go in, but sometimes you see like the phone should be clicked in right now, but you see it's caught on the silicone there. So that's just a little bit frustrating, because there have been times where I pushed it in and the phone will just kind of pop back out because it's not clicking in, or it will click in like that, which means eventually it'll pop out and it'll fall down. And I mean, the case is there to protect it, but I mean, this is just kind of unacceptable to me. Now, in Seidio's defense, they did put instructions in the box that says the proper way to put the case in the phone, or the case into the holster, is to use one finger to lift it up and then let it drop down like that. And okay, that's in their defense, but nobody does that. I mean, when you have a holster like this, you put the phone in, you push it in, and then you keep moving. But with this, it's pretty much impossible just because of how soft the silicone is. So that's a big negative for me, just because it's something else I have to think about. Maybe I'm just lazy, I don't know. Also, we have the holster, so it's fine, but if you get this case by itself and you put it in your pocket, this silicone does pick up a lot of lint. I don't know if you guys can tell from here. I'll go ahead and take it off. I think you can see on the inside. Now, this is on the inside, and there's a good amount of lint there, and I rarely even put this in my pocket just because I have the holster. So, and there's lint on the outside also. I don't know how it gets there, but lint just gets everywhere. The other big problem that I had with this case was when taking pictures. I mentioned I went camping a couple weeks back, and whenever you use this with the flash, especially in lower light scenarios, I don't know if it's because of how close the case is to where the flash actually comes out, but any picture that I took with flash had like a halo effect, and it seems like a lot of the thicker cases for the M7 have this issue. And I mean, it's really hard to tell how or why it does that. I mean, you can kind of see here, it's not really too close to it, but it was an issue that I had to the point where when I was taking pictures, I had to just take the case off. So that was just pretty annoying, but you gotta take the good with the bad. So yeah, anyway, that's everything. This is a This is a Seidio Dilex case with holster for the HTC One M7. And my name is Jaggery from SprintUsers.com. If you have any questions, feel free to let me know. Thanks, and I'll talk to you soon.